Well, g'day tube. So this is my belt. Wore this belt for a heck of a long time. You're gonna know where this is going in a minute. It has these snap things that, well, of course, broken now. It's definitely had better days, but those things would snap down on top there, so I guess you could change the buckle if you wanted to, and never had a problem with the buckle. This eventually wore out though. Probably got 15 years on this belt, maybe more, I don't know. I always get my belts bigger just because, and actually I had to put an extra hole in this one. I just get them bigger because it's always easier to take some off, or if you get fatter, if you eat too much dinners, you can always put it out more, right? So it's not a good thing to get a belt that's only there, and you know, yeah. So I always get them a bit longer. This one's pretty long. Obviously, you can see when I put this feller through here, and then through here. Yep, that's my fatness. We'll call it. But anyways, I don't know what size that is. It's definitely not a 34, but yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I had a problem with this belt. Took it up one day and I noticed it was kind of hanging, like, whoa, that's not good. And I had originally problems with this one. It kind of ripped off, and I did glue it back on, and then I went to pull it off again, and this one ripped out. So these are actually those little button things. So anyways, long story short, something I've always wanted to kind of get into was make my own belt. Leather, not really big leather stuff, but you know, stuff like this be kind of cool to make. Better not let this get too far away here. I'm gonna forget how it went back together. Oh yeah, this has got to go here. Okay. Yeah, and that snapped down somewhere there. Yeah, okay. So I thought, well, you know what, if I want to make a belt, first I need leather, cow donation from some sort of cow, and tools, of course. So in behind here, I went onto old Amazon there, and how the heck do you open this? Special way to open this. Got these new fang-dangled boxes. Went on to Amazon anyways. Amazon seems to be the one-stop shop for pretty much everything nowadays. And I picked up a leatherworking tool kit here. You need a bunch of tools for leather. To punch holes, to cut stuff, to, I don't know, there's a whole whack of stuff in here. I don't even know what the heck half of it is. Hopefully there's a manual to tell me, because I'll probably never be able to figure it out. I was just going to try to shorten this guy. As you remember here, I've got extra holes, so instead of using this one, I could maybe get into like this one or even that one, and I still have a few extras, so I still get fatter. Anyways, seem to be staying the same size, which is good. But I could cut this here and redo everything, you know, so make the new loop dewey. You gotta cut, which this little bag is another one here. We'll look at the set for cutting these long things. You can either use a punch, I guess, or I got these things you just hammer down, and it cuts that for you. So there's a lot of different tools. I was watching a few videos here and there, and I'm like, oh smokes, there's a lot of tools you need for leatherworking stuff, and something I've always been kind of interested in, just never, holy crap, just never got into it. So wow, there is a huge mound of crap in here, I gotta say. You can get some fishing line, different colors. They just kind of farf it in the box here, which is a little bit weird, but we got all kinds of fishing line. There's another couple, another whiter ones. Whiter ones. Maybe you guys have done some leather work, you know kind of what to tell me here. There's a whole lot of lines. Let's start putting stuff out here. And that's for stitching, you know, I guess, like that's a sisal or something, maybe, I don't know. There's another one there, white one. This wasn't terribly expensive. It was like 115 bucks, I think, for this whole kit. I didn't think that was really too bad. There's some stuff, I guess, for, you know, that kind of stuff, or cleaning, or whatever. So yeah, there's a couple of them. Look at those in a sec here. Oh, there's more of them here. Oh, there's another thing of line, fishing line. There we go. Oh, that's kind of cool. Another one of them. There's knives in there. To put over your finger? It's not going to fit my finger. It's got to be for something. Little gnarly things. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll never use them. These might be pretty good though, because I can put these maybe using in my little knife up here. Looks like they're kind of, yeah, Zacto-y kind of nice. Looks like 5 of them in there. Why they're in this little box with all this, I don't really know. It looks like something for stitching, maybe. Like that's not gonna fit over my fingers. I don't know. Like I say, hopefully there's a bit of a manual here. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna fit. And that looks like for putting stuff through. There's a little. Holy smokes. Well, you can see there's a little eye through there, so you could put a string through, I guess. This does come with a pouch, but I think it's way on the bottom. There's another one for pulling through, maybe. It's got a little hook guy on them. There's a whole bunch of needles for stabbing stuff through. Sharp, pokey ones. Yeah, this kind of spurred from when my belt screwed up there. I'm like, you know what? Oh, there's another fishing line. You know what? I could probably learn this craft, maybe. A little bit of something neat to know. My stepdad got into a bit when he had a big accident there. He got run over by a dozer, basically, and he was in the hospital for about 6 to 8 months, whatever. Years and years and years and years and years ago. I don't know what this is, but we'll just look at it through the bag. It must be something for stitching. I don't really know. Let's pull it out here. There's an Allen key that came with it. Half of these tools I am probably not going to know. Ooh. It's got a knife thingy. Is that for punching through stuff? Boy, I don't know. Huh. I don't know. You guys might be able to tell me if you have experience with doing this sort of stuff. Oh, there's some for punching sewing holes. I think that's what these guys are. Oh, there's another fishing line too. Holy smokes, we get lots of that. Yeah, these guys, I believe. Now, would they go in something? Kind of wondering. I don't know why they're in this little bag, but yeah, you can see these. So I think you just hammer these things, actually. You line it up and then just punch. Boom, boom. This thing here is actually apparently a hammer. So yeah, these you for stitching. Like if you're gonna do a stitch along here, you'd put this on here like this, and then wham, and that knocks in stitch lines, stitch holes for you. That's kind of cool. Different size ones. There's a 1, a 2, a 4. And a 6, if you're doing long stitches. That's kind of cool. There's a whole bunch of punches, different styly, nicey looking thingies. Let's take all these off, I think. Put it in another bag. Doesn't look like it. This thing should all. Oh, it is in another bag too. So there's all the little punches. Same thing. You just put her down and well, bam. Then you get a picture of a whatever you got in here. Fancy schmancy looking things. I don't know whether I'll really do that, but oh, there's some. Is that for cutting leather? No. No, that can't be for cutting leather. That would suck using that to cut leather. I couldn't see that being something to cut leather with. Oh, I think it's for cutting your strings. For cutting them things. That's what I'm thinking that's for. Okay. And some more punches. Different things. You got scorpions, moon, suns, hearts, grasshoppers, ladybugs, dragonflies, goats, bees. I'm sure there's millions of other things too. Some more needles. Repair kit. Oh, that's kind of cool. They have curved needles too, so you can stitch yourself up out in the field, you know. Oh, what the heck is this now? It's all wrapped up. Oh, this is a wheel thingy. I'm just going to call it a wheel thingy. Oh, very spiky. I guess that you could put little things in, maybe to punch her through. That's kind of cool. Oh, there's another Schwabber. Get rid of that. I don't know what these are. These are like just clip things. Okay. Don't know. What's this one? Ooh. Some kind of sharp. I don't know if you'd... Oh, it's a cutting thing. Sweet. See that? Okay, I don't want to cut that too much. It's a gouging thing, we'll call it. This one, I don't know what this one is. This one's really weird looking. It must hold something. Pulls it apart and compresses it together. Oh, it is sort of knifey, but it's not really sharp. I guess you could draw lines. Tell me if you know, because this is totally brand new to me. I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing here. Like, I mean, 100% serious, zilch knowledge on anything leatherwork. I kind of wish my father-in-law had taught me a little bit before he died. But oh, these are for expanding holes, I think, or something, or your wizardry stuff. Leviophalosa, whatever they said on Harry Potter. That stuff, you know. This will all go in the pouch after, so. This is something interesting that's all boxed up. Ooh. Looks like a slicing utility thing. Oh, it is too. This is actually for cutting your leather piece out. I did watch a guy, though, he had a cooler too. I want to see if I can get one. But yeah, this is for put your straight edge down. You can cut your straight off your big piece of leather. I'll leave that out. I could probably go out too now. Oh, what's this one? Oh, but there's a lot of parts and pieces in there. There's little wee, looks like this gouging kind of thing, like this guy, but smaller. I think we'll just leave those in there. Ooh, there's all your buttons and stuff. Cool, that's what I was looking for. One of the things. Ooh, that thing is sharp. Gotta say. All your buttons, and I guess this comes with a punch thingy and that sort of thing. So yeah, it does, I guess. Yeah, there's the driver and all that stuff in there. There's the little mandrel thing. There must be something else you gotta set up, though. Guess that doesn't probably need to be in there, but yeah, that would just go down, and then you'd, I think this guy would go on, maybe no. I know it's gonna be a big learning curve. There's that flat side too. Those are like the domes. I would have thought, because these should, Just get one out. Should snap into there. I don't know. I'll have to do some more research in. But anyways, sweet sharp knife. And there's just a puncher kind of thing for punching out these holes, probably for this. For these guys and different things, you know. A hole puncher. Oh, leather tooling kit. High quality. There you go. Wool daubers. Thimble. Yeah, that thing was a thimble. Finger cots. I won't use those. Scissors. I don't know what that. Sewing clamps. Sewing needles. Oh, they get pieces of leather in here too. Sweet. I didn't know that came with it. Tool accessories. Sewing needles and stuff. Okay, that's probably a good thing to hang on to. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. Wax thread, wax, needle threader. There's some reading material for us anyway, so I'll have to look at that. And of course a ruler. I've already got like 50 of these, but anyways, that's interesting. Oh, it is inches on the other side, so you guys aren't left out. There's a working table. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, maybe it is. It's kind of funny. Makes my skin look like my liver shut down, but it's not. I'm tricking you. So I guess that's to work on. Oh, there's another little fine little needle thing. That's kind of cool. There's your smasher basher hammer thing. Let's get this out of here. Garbage. So this was, oh, actually not very tight there. This is what you'd use, you know, for like these things and punching your holes and different things like that. So it's kind of neat. It's not going to hurt nothing, right? And we got a few leather pieces. Oh, we got nail files. I'll probably just give these to my wife. She'll love these. Different coarsenesses and stuff. I guess if you got to file something off when you're doing punching leather or whatever. And there's some fake leather crap. There's actually a place down from us called Tandy Leather. It's been there for a long time. I've never been in. But you can buy like a whole side of a cow basically in there, right? Yank all these. Have a look at them. So that's probably fake. Thinking. That kind of feels realish. And two of those, I guess. Just got different finishes. Oh, they smell funny though. That's probably some sort of leather. And Chinese sandpaper. Yes, it is. Look at that. I don't know where I need that. Oh, they even give you a little cutting thing too. Sweet. Sweet. There's resealable cutting thing. Oh, there's these too. Forgot about these. Whole bunch more little tools, stabbers and stuff, and another wheel guy. There's actually the knife from those knife blades. A couple different things. And there's your bag. Comes in a leather pouch. Look at that. Imagine that, eh? Let's put this crap in here. Packaging crap. And yeah, look at this thing. Oh, there you go. Just coated you. I don't know where it's all supposed to go, but I'm thinking I'm gonna get a little toolbox instead, though. Something telling me I'm just not particularly liking. Like all these are supposed to. What do you think here? All these ones down here are supposed to hold all these guys individually. I just don't really like the idea of it. This thing was freaking heavy. It would be a little more. Would be a little more organized in here, but so they do tell us. I've tried to zoom in there so I can look better. Doesn't work. Zoom in, you prick. What the heck, stupid screen. So this guy here, it's called a wide leather craft tool edge beveler tool. So is that for like going along to put like a little, you have to be careful you don't cut that in too far. Huh. Yeah, let me think on this if I want to use this pouch or not. I got a toolbox that I'd maybe rather have it in. That's all right, but that's, I don't know. I'm not 100% super crazy on that, we'll say. There's all the sample stuff. We'll keep this guy in. This won't fit in that toolbox, so that's the only thing. But I'm gonna probably, some point here in my computer room there, is build a little bench to work on in there, because this table here is all right, but it's kind of taken up by the printer and that sort of stuff. So okay, we'll just put that there, not there. I got that book to read later. I just want to show you this today too. I was hopefully going to fix that belt today, but I don't know whether I'll get to that or not. I kind of almost think I just want to build a whole new one. So this is special tools again for cutting those long lines. I don't know what this was though. This thing's pretty dang sharp though, I'll tell you. Oh, that's right, I did get these too, forgot. There's two separate orders, but they put it in one bag. This is for cutting, a little smaller than I thought, but for cutting this stuff on the end here. So this you could cut like a whole new end. So you take your hammer and wham, smash that through, then you get a new end. Or you'd have to do you know, this and this or something. They're a little smaller than I thought they would have been. I don't know who's gonna have a belt that small, but it's pretty dang small. Anyways, some of them had more of a V to it, like this one had more of a V when they did this, right? So it was probably one thing they put down and wham, smashed her down. Now this should be, I think, well, you know what, I did get two sets of these things. I was looking at, man, that is sharp. Oh, this might be the actual set. I just seen this other one, I think. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll grab that one too. Well, that's nice that they put it in a little bag too. Kind of looks like this box has seen better days. Man, that's sharp. Whew. Want to see how sharp? The box will stay together for me. Okay, it's not going to stay together for me. That's how sharp that is. Oh, should cut down here, I guess. So yeah, I think this would be better in a toolbox. Oh no, this is a, what the heck is this? Oh yes, that's what I was telling you about earlier, to cut these grooves. So these are basically like hole punch things. Whole bunch of different sizes. They're like an oblong or oblong hole punch. So this is for your little, if your belt buckle is like this one, this is where this thing gets punched through here. So you'd wham, that guy, when it's sitting flat, you'd punch that through and that would cut your dewey for your little tang dewey thingy to go through here. So, but yeah, this poor belt's had way better days, I think. So there we go, some cool leather tools. It's pretty cool. I guess they got numbers 225, 183. I don't know if I'll put this in a toolbox or whenever I say when I get the bench made, I'll maybe just get some wood and then just, you know, drill holes and stab each one of these in, kind of thing, right? Nice to kind of have them set up on something. So we got a whole bunch of these, many different sizes. And this stuff's really not that expensive. So kind of surprised, to be honest. I don't know if this one's gonna fit. Anyways, good enough. But anyways, that's it for today. Just that guy up there, because he's really sharp. And get rid of some of this junk. And yeah, I just want to show you that. It's pretty sweet. So I'll maybe get into fixing this belt at some point here. And should be good to go again. So I guess they'd, let's take this. Let me just take a picture of this just before I do take it right apart here. Let me get my phone out, sorry. Okay, so this place I want to go to, though, it has leather and all this kind of stuff too, right? So we'd have to basically copy that exact same thing. So that looked like, I'm kind of looking at the little tang for this. It was pretty short, I guess, or the little thing they cut. I think that one's probably too big. You could do multiples, though, like you don't have to do that and a little bit more. Maybe this guy here. Pretty dang close. Alright, we'll maybe do that someday soon here, and we'll shorten this up and have to somehow reattach the little belt loop thing. I guess it was just kind of something I didn't get that was staples. It didn't really come with staples, I don't think. This to me looks like it was a staple shoved in there. Maybe we can just use that again. Anyways, there we go. Thanks again. Catch us all later, and you guys have a good day.